Three-time winner. Texas Internet Radio Chart Awards Best Internet Radio Station. Uvalde Radio.
All righty, UvaldeRadio.net. Hey, we're coming at you for Friday Night Live here on Good Friday, downtown Uvalde. It's a special edition because it's also the final Friday of the month, which means Party on the Plaza is going on right now. So I'm kind of set up right outside the Uvalde Grand Opera House to bring you a special edition of Friday Night Live featuring the rising stars of Texas music. We got a good favorite here tonight, but just to give you a recap of all the stuff going on, tonight, Party on the Plaza. Tomorrow, Fenders and Food Trucks on the Frio. That's in Con-Can. Big car show, live music, and Easter egg hunts and all that good stuff. And then all weekend long, it's the Sabinal Wild Hog Festival. If you don't know what it is, don't have time to explain it. Just go to wildhogfestival.com and get caught up. But a lot going on here. Easter weekend with UvaldeRadio.net, and we're going to kick it all off right now with Friday Night Live. It's happening at Broadway 830. Live music on the patio from 7 to 10 p.m., and you can enjoy delicious artisan pizza, craft beer, drink specials, and, matter of fact, $4 pints from 6 to 10 p.m. So be sure and get in on that. And right now, back in Uvalde, please welcome Jeff Jacobs.
Hey,
Jeff.
I'm back again.
It's good to have you back, man. So last time was what? Was it late fall or early winter? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it was. It was late fall.
Late fall, right?
Late fall.
It's been a minute.
November, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to have you back, man. I know you're busy. Every time I really honestly, every time we talk about this, every time we interview, I very rarely have your latest music because you just churn them out, man. You're always working.
I got about 60 songs that are out there, and that's not even the Jeff Jacobs Band songs. Those are all the songs out there. And then I have like 20 more getting ready to release, and I have a new single coming out on April 1st for the Jeff Jacobs Band.
So that is Monday, April 1st.
Yes.
Yeah, no fooling, right? No, it's really coming, right?
Yeah, it's
okay, good. Now, just so you know, just for our UvaldeRadio.net listeners, Monday, April 1st is also the day we debut our new third sister station, Uvalde Radio Hits, which if you're at the Party in the Plaza tonight, you're getting a little preview of what that station's like. We basically turn it on for 3 hours tonight from 6 to 9 p.m., and then it debuts Sunday night, Monday morning, and midnight. So y'all be sure and get ready for that, our latest station. But really, sorry about that. I just wanted to mention, because you mentioned April Fools.
No.
It's a big deal in UvaldeRadio.net land. Hey, by the way, man, we just got Internet Radio Station of the Year at T3R.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
With last weekend. Yeah, so we finally did it.
Yeah.
3 years nominated.
Voting, but
yeah. So, I know, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So that happened. So, so things have happened since we last talked.
Yeah.
And last time we spoke, you said you were going to dabble in, you were dabbling in scoring, right? Trying to get into some.
I've been doing that. I currently have about 50 different scores I'm working.
Wow.
They run anywhere between a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and then also, just trying to get out there with the independents, filmmakers and stuff, and make some magic happen.
Now, whenever I think of Jeff Jacobs, obviously I think of like a Texas country red dirt kind of sound, or maybe kind of out of a 90s influenced grungy rock kind of sound. Yeah. When we're talking about Jeff Jacobs, the guy that's doing stuff potentially for TV and film, and we use the word score, what kind of music are we talking about here?
Yes, it's more symphony, more orchestrated.
Cool.
They do have some where you kind of do a little hybrid, or you can also, get some country roots in there too. So it's really fun to do, and I've really enjoyed kind of experimenting with it. And now it's just a matter of time before I land something that actually goes onto a film. Yeah.
I think that TV and film scoring must be so great for an artist, especially somebody who's kind of prolific and you've got plenty of material already.
Yeah.
But because if you pay attention, some people, I don't know if everybody thinks about this, but when you think about what a TV score or a theme song or whatever it is, evokes or does, when you think about the theme to Walking Dead versus Game of Thrones versus something like a Western, style show, like what's the big one? Oh my gosh. The big Western show that everybody loves.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't watch it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The Kevin Costner show.
Was it the Yellowstone?
Yeah, thank you. Right, brain fart. I can say I've never seen a single episode. But but all those shows have those themes.
Exactly.
That you go, oh, okay, that sounds like that. So do you? Whenever I'm sure you have names for these little pieces.
Oh yeah.
Do they kind of fit, like the vibe like that?
That's what it's like. Depending on what you're doing, it's like one of them's called like a falling star, and literally, it feels like stars are falling from the sky.
Nice.
It's like just that feeling.
Give me a couple other titles. What else you got?
Yeah. Oh man. You put me on a spot.
That's all right. If they're untitled, they're untitled.
Yeah.
But that sounds like great work. So I know that for last time we spoke also, the Jeff Jacobs Band was kind of dissolving or taking a step back for a moment.
Yeah.
Well, where are we as far as the band front? And
Well, it's kind of crazy that you say that because my drummer was leaving. Turns out that he had a change of heart. Oh, another one I just remember right now.
Yeah, that's
Monsters Waltz.
Okay, there you go.
There is one.
I thought you were going to say change of heart. Maybe a good one too.
Yeah, but well, Frank was our drummer for a while, and then he wanted to pursue other adventures, but then I guess things kind of fell through for him, or he just wasn't seeing that as his direction. So we decided to kind of keep the band. It's still going, but there's just a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm actually working on Jeff Jacobs Productions, which is going to be everything.
Wow.
I'm currently working on rebranding to have one just Jeff Jacobs logo for every project. And,
ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to rebrand and just really put my name out there. My wife, Deanna, is taking over my marketing. She's a marketing manager at a business. So she's going to start doing that for me.
Well, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Plus, she can create the kind of image that she wants for you.
Yes.
So she'll have less to complain about
exactly.
in the marriage, right? Hey, speaking of rebranding, I'm going to bring this up because you're back to the classic Jeff Jacobs look, but you shaved a while back.
Yeah.
A little while. What happened there? What was the story behind that?
Oh, no, it's just...
just something to do?
Yeah, just something to do. I left this, but I shaved all this part off, which I'm probably going to have to do it again, too. I'm trying to, it's going for a new look, something different,
It's just, you look good. It was different. Yeah, I was like, oh, look at Jeff. That's cool. All right. But he's back. He's got the full magnificent beard again.
Oh, yes.
All right, so I know that you just released, within the last couple of weeks, dropped a new song on YouTube anyway. Give us some information about the new stuff.
So we got a new song that's for the Jeff Jacobs Band. It's actually the first time I've ever done a bilingual song ever.
Wow.
A little bit about my heritage. It's like I'm half Hispanic, half white. So I've always wanted to do that culture, that reality, and bring something out that was a little bit different. And so this song is called Eres Mi Amante.
Wow, cool.
Song. Just straight up acoustic singing, and it really tried the band, didn't work. It just muddied it up. Just left it acoustic and the vocals, and it worked out perfect.
Yeah, sometimes less is more.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, especially when you're dabbling in something new, so it's more genuine, I guess.
Yes.
Very cool, man. Oh, you know what? I want to do. We should play a song because just in case some of our listeners haven't connected to that, some people just kind of listen passively and they don't really know who we're talking to unless we play their song. So let's go into your big hit. Can't Get Her Out of My Head. That's probably the one that did the biggest for you, right?
That was the one that got distributed by
the big charting hit in Texas and beyond.
So it really helped launch
so y'all check this out, and of course, if you love it, you're going to enjoy the show tonight, 7 to 10 p.m. at Broadway Thrill, right down the street here from the Plaza. Live music by Jeff Jacobs of the Jeff Jacobs Band, and some other projects we'll talk about in just a few. This is called Can't Get Her Out of My Head. This is UvaldeRadio.net.
It's been 3 weeks since she called me like she done before. Those nights we spent at first were all just physical, but the more intense it got was something I couldn't ignore. And now it's like she put a hole into my head, and I really wish you'd known what I could have said to keep her holding on to something and not fade away. I guess it's wishful thinking that she really would stay. I should have just held my ground, should have not messed around. Now I'm stuck in a rut and I can't get it right in my head. Try to change, but I was wrong. Now she's got mine, and I'm not fine. She's still going. like she put a hole into my head. And I really wish you know what I could have said to keep her holding on to something and not fade away. I guess it's wishful thinking that you really would stay. I should have just held my ground, should have not messed around. Now I'm stuck in a rut and I can't get her out of my head. It's like she put a hole into my head. And I really wish I'd known what I could have said to keep her holding on to something and not fade away. I guess it's wishful thinking that she really would stay. I should have just held my ground, should have not messed around. Now I'm stuck in a rut and I can't get her out of my head. I can't get her out of my head. I can't get her out of my head. Can't get her out of my
UvaldeRadio.net. We are doing Friday Night Live out here in the Uvalde Downtown Plaza in front of the Uvalde Grand Opera House. Special edition, still live music at Broadway 30 from 7 to 10 p.m. with our friend Jeff Jacobs out of San Antonio, Texas. I didn't ask you this earlier, Jeff, but how was the trip down here? How was traffic? Good Friday, Easter weekend?
Not too bad. I mean, it did add an extra additional 20 minutes, so, but
Yikes.
Other than that, it wasn't too bad.
Well, we're happy to have you here. We just did your song, I Can't Get Her Out of My Head, which is kind of your biggest hit in the Texas country music scene. But like we were saying before the song, I mean, you're not letting genres define you anyway. I mean, you've got some straight up kind of 90s grungy kind of sounding stuff, you know. You're dabbling in the score stuff. For those who don't know, give me a rundown of your projects, because I know there's Jeff Jacobs, there's Jeff Jacobs Band, Plum Druthers, and just give me a rundown of what you're working on, just kind of so we have it for posterity.
No, that's good. So I have the Jeff Jacobs Band, of course, which is the Texas country. I have Plum Druthers, which is more of like a southern rock feel. Also have Here's to Nothing, which is a little bit more, I would say, like Offspring, punk, but with a little bit more rock than just punk.
Yeah, I like that.
We also have Plain Oddity, which is more leaning towards like Oasis and more of that feeling. I got another one somewhere. I do have Jeff Jacobs, which is a solo one, and that's where I dump everything else that I can't kind of match up to.
So tell me this then. What keeps you? What is it, like an OCD thing, or is it just something? What makes you have to, I guess, compartmentalize different projects with different names?
I think it's more or less like how it feels like. One particular one is called IMFC, which is a band specifically dedicated to help people with depression.
Oh, okay.
So the songs are about how you feel when you're feeling like that, and what you should do to kind of try to get over it and try to make it to the next step. And so a lot of those songs they can be depressing, but at the same time they're positive. So they're just saying, hey, I'm here with you, going through the same stuff that you're going through. Let's join up and let's make this happen. Let's keep going, because I mean, suicide is it's a horrible thing.
Yeah.
And usually we've lost a lot of our main key musicians to, we lost Chris Cornell.
Right. Yeah.
Scott Weiland. He didn't die of that, but man, he was on drugs half the time.
There's a few conspiracy theories about all these rock stars.
Chester Bennington.
Illuminati and other things going on. Pizzagate.
It's tough. It's like, and then to see them, Kurt Cobain,
Well, has that particular subject, has that touched your life personally? Is there a reason why?
Well, that's the thing, is that to me, it's like, that's something I deal with on a daily basis as well. Wow. So I currently fight with depression, and it's a hard thing, but I think I just know how to deal with it better now.
You see, that totally surprises me. I would never in a million years assume that of you, and that's exactly the problem, right? It can be anybody, right?
And, well, just like that kid from, what was it? Not Home Improvement. Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh yeah.
One of the kids.
And even like Robin Williams, right?
I mean,
he's like the funniest, happiest dude ever, right? So, wow, interesting, man.
Yeah.
So that's a long list of projects, obviously.
Yeah.
And again, you're getting ready to rebrand and put those all kind of under one umbrella, right?
Yeah,
So people can find that.
It's going to be more or less. It's going to have the Jeff Jacobs logo, and then and then this project with the other projects.
Fantastic.
That way we can, because I figured it's like best way is to remember somebody is to see that same idea each time, and then people will start jumping on board and enjoying what I do.
Yeah, and again, showcasing that you're not just kind of like a one-trick pony. You do a little bit of everything, and that's
I love it too. It's like there's nothing that I won't dabble in or try to do because music is that passion. But what we were talking about before, I'm also writing a book, so that's another thing I wanted to do.
So, book about you, book about what? Go and talk about that.
It's a fictional book. The kind of I can't give too much of it. It's called Deals, and about a guy who is making deals with people and kind of find out his whole story and his background. And
deal with the devil kind of thing. You don't have to agree. That's okay, but it sounds good.
It's actually a kind of cool. Like I think like I wouldn't say Forrest Gump feel, but something in that general area.
Interesting.
Not exactly the same thing, but what I'm looking at, it kind of feels like it.
So obviously this is your delve into your first time to go into writing, right?
Yeah.
Have you done any research on it? Talked to anybody? Had any consulting, or are you just kind of just jumping in feet first?
I'm just jumping in feet first. I'm my wife. She's a what is they called the word Nazi, so she's like the literature, like she's all about that, and so she's gonna pretty much be my editor.
She'll be editor, right.
And she's probably gonna change the book a lot. I think I'm gonna write it, but at the same time, she's probably gonna mostly co-write it.
So, right, a little ghostwriter too.
I could come out with ideas like crazy, but sometimes the words don't always fit where they
Hey, she's your editor in life. Why not an editor on paper, right? On page. Well, that's fantastic.
She keeps me straight.
Is this just kind of like a casual work in progress, or do you have like an ETA, a time that you'd like to get this done?
I'm really just taking that little by day by day. I wrote the first 3 pages about a couple weeks ago and haven't really touched it since then. But I do have ideas, but it's like sometimes the music takes over for a little while. So it may be a long process.
You got a lot of things going on, man. Again, we're talking to Jeff Jacobs out of San Antonio. He's here for Friday Night Live, which is tonight, 7 to 10 p.m. at Broadway, 830 100 East Main Street, downtown Uvalde. As I mentioned earlier, delicious artisan pizza and appetizers and pasta. They've got really cool drink specials for the month of March and $4 pints until the last song is sung. So from 6 to 10 p.m., $4 pints, and it's just a great time every Friday night in downtown Uvalde. Not only will you see Jeff Jacobs tonight, but we're going to have you back in Sabinal in about a week and a half, right?
Oh, yeah.
So thank you very much. You've signed on to do our South Texas Blackout Eclipse Party. It's a whole lot of stuff to say. At Steel Real City in Sabinal, which is actually owned by our own Corey Brooks. It's a legit ghost town. Have you ever been to Steel Real City or know what it is?
Yeah, we got to see it.
Really?
It's like we went out there. Is it the one with all the buildings and stuff?
It's got little buildings, It's got big circles and the gates. Oh, very cool. Yeah, it's great. So we're gonna watch a blackout out there and maybe drink some beers, have a good time,
maybe
food, and
ghosts.
I hope so, man. That'd be cool. So Jeff, are you bringing the duo, right? So you one of your guitar players, so that'd be cool.
I'm actually I have a friend of mine. His name's Jaime, and he does a lot of the guitar work when I need him, and I told him, I say, hey, you up for it? And he was like, oh, yeah.
All right. It's going to be a good time. So, again, that's going to be Monday, April 8th, pretty much an all-day event at Steel Real City in Sabinal. I think the admission is $10 adults, $5 for kids, or it's free if you actually use the RV site and, plug in, pay for that experience there. But it will be a good time with Jeff Jacobs performing, and so get details at our website, uvalderadio.net. What else is coming up? I know spring is here. Summer's on the way. Any big shows lined up for the nice, better months?
Nothing too big. I mean, we love play in the Fort Worth area, so we'll be at Filthy McNasty's, I think, in April.
That's a cool place, yeah.
That is a lot of fun and place. That is like one of the...
And I've seen a lot of your photos that you post online. It's always a party with you guys.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I remember just one time we were doing a video, and we had no idea at the end of the night we had people chanting the Guitar Man. Guitar Man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was just crazy. It's like I still have that video. I want to go ahead and post it up there and tag Filthy McNasty's because they've always taken care of us out there, and it's always been a good time. Don's a great person. He's asking me every year. He's like, "Are you guys coming back?" I'm like, "Yep, we're coming back."
Yeah,
we enjoy it. Yeah.
You brought up a Guitar Man. All of a sudden, I don't have it on this computer, so I can't play it. But let's go do another one of your songs because we got to get you on stage here pretty soon.
Yeah.
This is one of your latest ones to radio anyway. It's called "No Need to Run." This is Jeff Jacobs Band, and you're on Friday Night Live with UvaldeRadio.net.
Headlights shining bright as we hit the road. There's no word. This weekend's all about us. We'll take the time to enjoy ourselves while we're here. Don't have a dime. Let the bills pile up. There ain't no fear when we're feeling alright. Turn the music loud. Let's stir it up in the sleepy little town. Light the fire. Have some fun. Let's stay the night. No need to run when we're feeling alright. Turn the music loud. Let's stir it up in the sleepy little town. Light the fire. Have some fun. Let's stay the night. No need to run. My girl, let me hold you close as I feel your touch on my skin. Never needed anything else. Yes, I know these days are numbered, then life sets in. So take the chance and keep this real for as long as we can. When we're feeling alright, turn the music loud. Let's stir it up in the sleepy little town. Light the fire, have some fun. Let's stay the night. No need to run. When we're feeling alright, turn the music loud. Let's stir it up in the sleepy little town. Light the fire, have some fun. Let's stay the night. No need to run. Headlights shining bright as we hit the road. There's no work. This weekend's all about us. When we're feeling alright, turn the music loud. Let's stir it up in the sleepy little town. Light the fire, have some fun. Let's stay the night. No need to run. When we're feeling alright, turn the music loud. Let's stir it up in the sleepy little town. Light the fire, have some fun. Let's stay the night. No need to run.
UvaldeRadio.net. It's Friday Night Live doing a special edition outside of the Uvalde Grand Opera House in the Downtown Plaza. Tonight is Party on the Plaza every final Friday of the month in the Downtown Plaza, 6 to 9 p.m. Vendors and music and fun and games, prizes, and a good time. Remember, tomorrow, UvaldeRadio.net will be out at in Concan at Andy's on River Road for their Fenders and Food Trucks on the Frio, a big classic car show, live rockabilly music, and some local rock and roll by a band called Siphon, Easter egg hunt, and just a whole bunch of fun. And then all weekend long, Saturday and Sunday, you've got the Sabinal Wild Hog Festival in Sabinal. So get details on that. All that stuff's on our website, event page at UvaldeRadio.net. Tonight we kick off a huge weekend with Friday Night Live. We've got Jeff Jacobs here from San Antonio performing at Broadway 830, 7 to 10 p.m. And Jeff is here right now. Jeff,
yes.
We just did your song No Need to Run, which is one of the more recent singles to radio anyway. How do you decide which ones you're going to put to radio, which ones you're just going to kind of put in? Because I mean, I know the independent promotion's working out pretty good for you, right?
Yeah. So I've been pushing one single. I'm contemplating on releasing it because it did really well. Basically, it was released about a couple days before Valentine's Day, and Pandora and Amazon have been huge supporters of it. We got close to 10,000 streams in the first month. So
wow.
Yeah, and that's without me doing any type of promotion.
Just boom.
Just like, here you go, let's run with it. And they ran with it. And Yeah, we got Spotify and Apple Music calling, helping out a little bit, but we're still working on that. But I'm thinking that it may be the next one because it just really has commercial appeal.
Cool.
Because, the song itself is just about, finding that love again when you lose it. Because really, when it all is said and done, it's like sometimes we fall in those ruts where we're, we don't remember why we fell in love with the person we did. And the guy is just trying to say, hey, there's got to be something. And that's pretty much how the song went.
And what's it called again?
Yeah, it's called Don't Leave.
Don't Leave, okay.
Yeah.
I think I checked that one out on YouTube recently.
Yeah.
So y'all find it, Don't Leave, the new single by Jeff Jacobs. It's doing real well. On the web, give us all the plugs. We got to wrap this thing up anyway. So
yeah, anywhere, JeffJacobsBand.com is a place to go to find all my music. And if you just want to look around, just go to Jeff Jacobs Band on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, Facebook, Instagram. That's the best way I could say it, because if you Google now, Jeff Jacobs Band, I'm following the first on the list. So,
very nice. It's always good. Yeah.
Mm.
Excellent. Again, that's JeffJacobsBand.com or on all the social channels and whatnot. Be sure and download some of his music, and don't miss him tonight, Broadway throughout here in downtown Uvalde. Then on Monday, April 8th at Steel Real City in Sabinal. Come on out and watch the big eclipse and enjoy Jeff Jacobs Band. And it's BYOB, which is totally cool, man. So we're going to make a day of it. It's going to be a good time. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up with one more last track while Jeff hightails it over to Broadway through for a live show. This one's called All the Same. Jeff, give us a quick, just a little intro and idea what All the Same is about.
So All the Same is pretty much just about the need for change. And believe you me, it's like the world is definitely in need of some change, and that's what the song is basically saying. It's like we can't just keep it the same. We really got to make some changes around here. So that's pretty much in a nutshell what that song's about.
Very good, man. Y'all check it out. This is Jeff Jacobs Band wrapping it up for Friday Night Live. This is UvaldeRadio.net.
Rich on rich, poor on poor, and the hookers are still downtown on Cherry Street. The middle class busting ass, taking all the shit that's in between. In the bad times, still make the news. Media sells, we all lose, 'cause it's all the same. Ain't a damn thing changed. Tears fall like rain, 'cause it's all the same. Drug addiction's taking friends, teens still dying from their own heads. Homeless people freezing in the cold, and the starving children, it all never ends. And the battered wife laying on the ground, with the kids hiding from the drunken sounds. Yes, it's all the same. Ain't a damn thing changed. We should be ashamed, 'cause it's all the same. If we just put our selfishness away, maybe this world could be a better place. We are different, you and I. Doesn't mean that we can't see eye to eye. It's the common ground we gotta find. Let's not be so quick to draw the line. But who am I kidding? This is never gonna be. 'Cause we've been fighting since we can breathe. Yes, it's all the same. Ain't a damn thing changed. We should be ashamed, 'cause it's all the same. Yes, it's all the same. Ain't a damn thing changed. tears fall like rain, 'cause it's all the same. Yes, it's all the same. It's all the same. All the